The North Caucasian Republic is renowned for its mountainous areas, which are full of hundreds of small lakes. It also boasts Mount Elbrus, that's Europe's highest peak. And two distinct ethnic groups managed to live together there in the Republic in peace. Katerina joins us now live with more on this. Now, you've had a chance to get closer to the region's culture and people there. Now, what have you found that's really struck you as special?
Well, when visiting Kabardino-Balkaria, you're struck how many different nationalities live here and how diverse and vibrant this republic is. There are actually some 20 nationalities living in this North Caucasian republic, although it's up to two ethnic groups, Kabardins and Balkarians, that the republic takes its place. Kabardins make the majority of the population here, while only 15% are Balkarians, but their cultural presence in the republic is very strong. A lot of dances, folk dances, traditions, farming traditions take place after Balkarians and after the fact that they live high in the mountains. They tend their sheep there near Elbrus, and they consider this highest European peak as their sacred mountain. They refer to it as their Caucasian Olympus. So a lot of traditions take their roots there indeed. Languages are different too. While Kabardine language uses the Latin alphabet, Balkarian language is written in Cyrillic, but Russians have some difficulty understanding them because some of the language is rich in consonants. So it sometimes seems that the words are literally stuck together. But despite all that huge gap between two different ethnic groups, they seem to perfectly understand each other, as I've been finding out. What is it like to remember the last Russian Tsar, but to forget your own first husband? At 125 years, old Ulya has witnessed the revolution, 2 wars, and was there when the Soviet Union was formed and then broke up.
I like all things modern. I like modern clothes. I just don't quite fancy mini skirts and trousers on women. And thanks God that women nowadays can choose husbands too.
Ulya has been married 3 times. She had her only child when she was 79.
What did you say? To marry for the 4th time? No, I don't have this in my plans. No gold in the world.
A true Kabardinian, Ulya says she's inspired to live to keep the traditions of her people going. And there are many, like this dance, where bravery and reserved passion mix in one. Kabardins make up more than half of the population of the Republic. They write in Latin letters and live predominantly in the lowlands. While it might not be entirely apparent to onlookers, the rift between Kabardins and Balkarians is huge. Locals say they're as different as the mountain and the flatlands. But unlike other republics in the Caucasus, these two ethnic groups live peacefully side by side. Hamzat is a Balkarian. Just like the majority of his people, he lived in exile the biggest part of his life. In 1944, angry at the Nazis' invasion of southern Russia and occupation of Elbrus, Stalin ordered the entire Balkarian nation deported to Central Asia. It took Hamzat a while to return to his 16th century family house and set up a blacksmith's there.
We, Balkarians, would never say, I'd like to do this or this. We say, I love doing this, and that's why I do this. I love what I'm doing. Only people who live this principle succeed in their work.
Home-produced steel by Hamzat is stronger than that of industrial producers. He rolls metal in almost 900 layers before he can say for sure he's made a real Caucasian dagger. His daggers then become sought-after decorations for a younger generation of Jigits, the word which means a brave Caucasian horseman. 5-year-old Tamerlan doesn't have a horse, but he has a dream.
Я хочу быть звездой.
No no one has ever taught this Kabardinian boy how to dance. He saw it just once on TV and has been dancing ever since. His young partner is a Balkarian. 10 years ago, such a pairing would be unthinkable. Today they can not only dance together, but build a family too. The fact that 80% of marriages now are mixed proves that the republic with a double name has a bright future. For more on what other traditions these two ethnic groups of Kabardians and Balkarians are known for, I'm now joined by Zalina Tyunova, who is the Red Cross representative here in the Republic of Kabardino-Balkaria. Zalina, thanks for joining. I know that you are an ethnic Kabardin. What traditions are cherished by your family, if they are?
Well, of course, like in every family, we have traditions, and we are a Muslim republic, and I'm from a Muslim family. So we celebrate the New Year, the traditional New Year, which is in March, when we have to sacrifice a black chicken. We prepare delicious food. We gather people at home, and then if you have a desire, you can come out, and people are having fun in the streets. You can make a big fire and jump over it, which is like a symbol of coming spring, the welcoming of spring. This is one of the brightest traditions. We also celebrate Kurban Bayram, so-called traditional Muslim holiday, which is well known in all the Muslim countries and republics. But I can also say that my family is not so-called traditional, and myself, as I'm working in an international organization, I also celebrate some Christian holidays. It may sound strange, but I like Christmas and New Year. They're beautiful, so we decorate the Christmas tree at home, and I think it's a beautiful tradition which is supposed to make people happy, and this is the most important.
The company you're working for, the organization, it's constantly monitoring the situation in the Caucasus. Is it true that these two ethnic groups live that peacefully side by side?
Well, we are trying. It's not easy nowadays, but here you can find different ethnic groups. Kabardians are the majority, but we also have Balkars, Russians, and many other. And we are trying to live peacefully. We've been living for centuries side by side, and we're having mixed families. So we have no choice. We have to live peacefully.
So soon you could say, I'm not a Balkarian or I'm not a Kabardin, but I'm a Kabardino-Balkaria.
Yes, of course.
Thanks a lot for that. Zalina Tyunova, the representative of the Red Cross organization here in the Republic of Kabardino-Balkaria, especially for Russia Close-Up.
Well, we'll be hearing more from you throughout the day, Katerina, so thanks very much. In the meantime, we'll be, as I say, hearing more from you in the next hour. Thank you.